Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Good and Terrible Show featuring the Crown of Collards podcast. It is me, your host, Siege, aka Light
Mm,
Skinned
mm,
Georgia Wonder,
mm.
aka
Look at just ashiness dripping from his
Starting
lips.
it off. Ain't no more good and terrible show. You got mashed potatoes and corn. Ain't no more. You got
but
mashed
but
potatoes,
but I love the Good and Terrible Show.
mashed potatoes and corn.
But I love the Good and Terrible Show.
Ain't no more.
I miss y'all.
We miss you too, baby.
Oh,
We do. That's
big
why
hug.
we're here.
Anyway,
Period.
I'm playing. I'm not Siege. This voice.
Oh, real? Thanks for the clarification before everyone was so confused.
I mean, but you are light skinned and terrible, so I mean, it works.
Jeremy, we done talked about this before, bro.
Motherfucker, we are not going into 2017 with you acting like you went like you dark skinned. That's what the fuck we not
Dan is
doing in
very brown.
2017.
Thank you.
Dan
Okay,
is, please. He's the color
okay.
of wheat flour. Fuck out of
Dan
here.
is very brown. I think I like your nerve coming from the afterlife saying that somebody is light skinned, Casper. What are you doing?
Right. Anyway, like I was saying before I was rudely cut off, I'm Dan, aka Dark Skin Stevie Wonder, aka I can actually see though, aka why the hell did my Saints win this fucking week? And I'm joined by some
What's up,
truly
y'all?
amazing, magnanimous, awful people.
Mm,
Wow. God don't like
mm.
ugly. Anyway, what's up, y'all? As always, I am Jeremy, aka Black Dante, aka Confucius, aka Issa Durag, aka Run Me My Coin.
And we are joined today by the hosts of the Good and Terrible Show, um, which is why don't y'all just talk about it?
What are we talking about, baby?
The Good and Terrible Show.
The Good and Terrible Show. What about the Good and Terrible Show? The Good and Terrible Show is a wonderful show hosted by me, Beauty Jackson, aka Yes Al Ghul, aka I don't know what the fuck, aka Isho Red, and my esteemed colleague, I'm just Siege, aka Chimera, aka the Fourth Horseman.
Um, I just want to say that we are the baddest bitches to ever grace this raggedy ass podcast,
This is a
and
fact.
you motherfuckers
Oh,
should
you
be
motherfucker.
grateful that
We grateful for mail. I don't know about you, motherfucker.
we decided to be kind enough to um even talk to you peasants today, because this is not our normal day for charity work.
Siege, baby, you tall and I'm tall. Let's just hug it out, okay?
Oh my
That's
goodness.
fine.
What I'm sorry. What now?
No, don't. Not
Okay.
not now. Not now.
Okay. Okay.
I'm the rare person you can hug without them smashing their face in your titty, Siege. Let's just hug it out.
But you would
Okay.
do it anyway.
I mean, you're right, but the point is, I'm capable of not necessarily like making that a requirement. So on this wonderful holiday, Festivus airing the grievances um, episode of the Crown of College podcast, dog, can y'all believe that these white folks out here really out here trying to impersonate us
Yes.
on the internet?
I believe
Yeah.
I believe literally every bad thing I hear about men and white people for the last 4 months. Like
Pretty much.
any
Yeah.
outrageous thing, Snopes has to debunk it for me to be like, oh no, that's not true. Because I
Right.
believe it.
These niggas really said that they was gonna motherfucking like I don't even know what slang they was co-opting. I saw the post that Raina April and them was making and shit, calling them out and everybody else who's involved in that. And I'm reading this shit like this ain't even black exploitation like nigga
Well,
talk. This is just
you
stupid.
no, you know what I realized? Like their only exposure to black people is either like
Tyler Perry plays.
no, not even that.
Hmm.
It's like Jerry Springer, The Wire, Maury, and like the people who run behind the newscasters, like when there's live news going on, and there's always like Sweet Brown or somebody runs,
Antoine Dawson.
Yeah, like that's their only exposure. Like if it did not come on CNN, Fox News, and it wasn't somebody with a do-rag that ran in behind, that particular newscaster, then they don't know that Black people don't behave that way. Like it's hard for them to even wrap their brain around people like like me and Mel and Dan, who actually speak English. You, Jeremy, you speak to a sharecropper. So
you spot on Satan's ass cheek. You are just the most horrible motherfucker. Like, do you wake up every morning and just say in the mirror, "I'm going to be the most horrible motherfucker on the face of the earth"? Like, do you
translate that for me, Dan?
I got nothing.
That's why I ain't getting you shit for Christmas.
That's fine.
Wait, I'm on the Christmas list?
Well, Mel, you already know you on the Christmas list.
Okay, well, I'm going to take my joke back then. Because I had one in the clip. I was about to go. But no, since I'm still on the Christmas to summer chill.
I'm in the giving mood. I was going to give motherfuckers gifts, but now all you motherfuckers.
Ain't you about to?
I love the fact that this show is called Crown and Collards because Jeremy's voice sounds drenched in pot liquor.
But wait, Jeremy, why I'm in trouble? I ain't do nothing.
I don't know yet.
Wow. Wow.
You said you was about to go in, Mel.
I didn't. But I thought better of it. Can I not grow? What the fuck?
You right. Everybody can grow except Dan and Siege because those motherfuckers are horrible.
Wow.
Don't you wow me, motherfucker. You just look what you just said about my voice. Come on now.
I don't know.
Jeremy, you sound like you sound like you come from somewhere where somebody might have actually used the term jinky slip sometime this century. So I mean,
so nigga.
You see?
The fuck? Any damn way. So yeah, white people. This has been a year for white people going full white people. They have created fake black Twitter accounts to try to infiltrate black Twitter. And also they went full white people, obviously voting for the Cheeto. And the other day, yesterday, they had the, I guess, electoral college drama, quote unquote, where they counted the votes officially, and the Cheeto is officially the 2017 president elect.
He's another step closer. Goddamn it! Anything can happen in these next few days. And I'm not saying I'm gonna be the one to do it, but somebody finna get inspired as hell to make some shit go down, or maybe not. I don't know, but either way, yeah, he's just one step closer. That's all it is right now.
My question is, why the hell was it even a like I said, quote unquote drama? Like, was this just some suspense? Like, was it some kind of hope that white people didn't vote for him? Like, I fail to understand. Like, what?
They looked at those stats, they looked at the percentage and still waited for white people to save the country. And I think that is hilarious.
Like what?
Like white people have not been historically trashed since 1619.
What, AD or BC? Because
right,
yes.
Like
because we can run numbers on these motherfuckers, and
we have been. If we're banking on white people to do the right thing, I think that we have failed as a people because they have proven to us time and time again that they have no intention, not a single logical thought process about what is right. Like they don't care.
The only group of people that did the right. Oh shit. Yeah, but the only group of people that did the right thing this whole entire year was black women. Everybody else
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
I mean, isn't that always?
I mean,
Black
I mean,
women
if you
tried to save this country.
y'all
By
tried to
our
save this
fucking selves
overwhelmingly,
again.
as always, overwhelmingly by yourselves again. Like,
I tell you what I am gonna do.
what's that?
Since I've learned you can't save a motherfucker from themselves, what I'm gonna take and do is I think it's time to get me a car and I am going to enlarge me and my children's insurance cards and plaster them on the windows and drive through poor white neighborhoods in red states. Because fuck you.
Cause they gonna
Right?
lose that shit.
Did you see that? Did y'all see that article the other day that said it was some shit like poor whites that voted for Trump are realizing that they made a mistake. You should feel empathy for them. Did y'all see that shit?
I feel like they can kiss my motherfucking fat black ass.
I've never rolled my eyes so damn hard.
Dog, staring at my brain, I roll my eyes so hard.
Feel sympathy for who? Who?
They got
Ain't
me
no
fucked up.
ain't no sympathy bit. You want me to have sympathy for people that voted for a motherfucker that literally had stated no economic plan that would help them, but was consistent on being a racist, a sexist, and all any other kind of bigot. Like you, and you want me to feel bad for those people?
But
Allow me to show you the bridge to lead you to where you got me fucked up.
but the craziest part is they all were like, yeah, repeal and replace Obamacare, whatever. But then what was it
Mean,
last week? In one day, 600 and some odd people signed up for Obamacare. 600
mm-hmm.
and some odd thousand, excuse me, let me be clear. 600,000 people signed up in one day. I'm sure most of them are the people who voted to repeal. Well, anyways, I just,
the
like
motherfuckers that voted for racism.
yeah, like
I'm
they
one of
don't
them people now that I'm in the States, and that shit took forever, man. Fuck that process. But yeah, nah, go on.
do you want Obama? Do you want health care or do you not?
I mean, here's the
Like, I
thing.
don't understand what
I've,
their
I've
thought process is.
I've wanted it since before I left the country, all told. But the website be breaking on a nigga. I don't know what's going on with that shit. You know, it's just I don't know. A lot of people must have been using it at one time. So yeah, a lot of them folks who wanted to vote against the shit was probably up there fucking it up for me who actually wanted and needed it. So
The biggest thing that I've grown confused about in all this, and when the fuck did Mexicans become so terrible? Like, when did we hate Mexicans? When did that start?
Are you for real? Oh, wait,
This
no, you
level?
know, yes. I mean, I grew up in California, so California, it's on the border. And yes, white people hate Mexicans and black people treat Mexicans the way that white people treat us.
That's fair.
Yes.
Oh, well, damn.
That's okay.
Oh, yes. No, people do
Yeah, I
not like
totally missed that it went that deep.
Mexicans. Oh my God. Yes. No. And it's like, ugh, I'm moving out of the neighborhood because here goes all the Mexicans. And I ain't the Mexicans. The Mexicans. Just like the whites are like, the niggas. It's bad.
The
It's
niggers.
bad. Like
Oh,
when I was in
speaking of,
school, they used to have race riots. Like
wow, for real?
you'd have to just like, yeah, you have to leave school because the black people and the Mexicans, the black and the white people and the Mexicans would like literally just spend the day fighting, and there's not enough security and staff to handle it, so you just go home.
So it literally would be like lean on me.
Nigga, worse.
Damn.
Worse.
They call me Crazy Joe.
Exactly, worse. Like, please, Mexicans are hated, and white people are afraid that Mexicans are going to come to this country because they're Catholic. They don't believe in birth control. They'll continue to have babies, and they will outnumber white Americans. Well, that's in California. They were afraid of becoming the minority in California because Mexicans would have so many babies, and the parent would come over here pregnant, get automatic citizenship, and then continue to have a bunch of babies. And that was a very problematic thing. And they hate the Mexicans. When they see the Mexicans coming, they see those chancletas coming around the corner. Those white people be sick.
They see that minivan pull up.
What? Sick.
Damn,
They see three babies in a single stroller.
I
They got
ain't
a
know it was
3-year-old,
that
a
deep.
2-year-old.
I legit did not know it was that deep. Good Lord.
You didn't know? Yeah, no, they don't like, the white folks don't like Mexicans. They don't like Mexicans. They don't like Puerto Ricans. They don't like Dominicans. They don't like El Salvadorians. They don't like niggas. They don't like Cubans. They don't like
women.
They don't like Jews. They don't like anybody except for old white men with bad hair plugs.
Gee, right. Goddamn. Damn, white people, you really are like the Antichrist. Good God, oh damn mighty. Lord. Speaking of, on a brighter note, speaking of somebody that white people hate, did you guys catch Oprah's interview with the First Lady Michelle Obama?
I caught the last half.
How's that work?
Oh man, it was.
Did you catch it, CJ?
I didn't watch it, and it was my intention to watch it today, and I didn't watch it.
I caught the last half, and it was so good. I didn't realize it was coming on because I don't pay attention to anything, but I think I peeped somebody tweeting about it or whatever.
I didn't catch the beginning of it, but I caught it like almost in the middle, and it was very good. It was very good. I like what they whoever did Oprah's hair, you the real MVP.
Let me tell you something. Oprah's edges were unlike anything I'd ever seen before. Oprah had $1 billion edges last night.
Right. I'm pretty sure. I don't know who did them. Maybe Stedman, if he's still with us, maybe. But they were laid.
That was the most immaculate ponytail I've ever seen.
Right. Your fave could never.
It was the thing I liked.
That was that new money ponytail.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did you just say Stedman did their hair?
He did. He's a jackass.
What the fuck?
I mean, he got to be useful for something. Shit.
Wait a goddamn minute.
What does Stedman do?
Yeah, no.
Hair, apparently. Yeah.
Hair and nails.
and just walk around and just be there.
Hair,
he's
nails.
He's real good at being a presence.
Maybe the dishes, maybe. maybe like walk the dog or some shit. Maybe.
I don't know. I believe Stedman got the hammer.
Shit. What? A rubber one?
He got that dial. You got a billionaire content with not being married.
Ain't no damn.
Not cheating. She don't want to give up that money.
Oprah could cheat publicly. Oprah could have like side pieces be caught. Like,
you didn't see that that meme of Oprah with I forget who it was, but like she hugged somebody and got that hand on that guy's chest. You ain't see that?
Listen, Oprah could do what she want to do. She got money, and she don't because Stedman got the hammer.
Shit, it's Oprah got some young man from like the Philippines that she hide in the house and just use Stedman for a prop. You know good and goddamn well.
You think that
look, all I'm saying is Oprah either hiding.
No, oh my God.
So listen, y'all. So y'all think Oprah a freak?
Damn right.
That's what I'm wondering.
All I'm saying is that Oprah hiding some young man, and she bringing some young woman with a strap game like Young M.A. over to the house every Saturday. That's all I'm saying.
I wonder if she's pegging Stedman.
I mean, it would make sense if we're being honest. I mean,
oh my! Why are we thinking about Oprah having sex?
Because we're horrible people.
Because we're just.
Why are we doing this?
Because we do. So Rick, how many tours you think Oprah done?
Hey, all right.
Oprah got everything from AdamandEveToys.com.
That's right. Type in the code, Siege.
Oh, toy.
Oh God, I missed that. For 50% off one item at AdamandEveToys.com. But go to CSPN.us, scroll down, click Keep Our Podcast Free. Scroll down, click Adam Eve Toys, shop through there.
Y'all see how the fuck I set up that alley-oop? Because I'm a professional motherfucker. You see that shit?
That is right.
You are a professional motherfucker work band. Then Dan is a hating ass nigga.
What the?
True, true.
In any damn way. It was a great interview. I'm going to miss the Obamas. I really am. I'm going to miss Michelle and Sasha and Malia the most. I'm gonna miss Barack, but he be fucking up sometimes. So I mean, but I'm going to miss them. I really am.
I'm trying to get Tyson to go to MIT because I'm going to keep my dream that he marries Malia Obama alive.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I support this.
Yeah.
That would be actually quite the beautiful couple when you really just aesthetically.
We really have to get Tyson to meet Malia Obama.
I'm supporting this.
I've been speaking this into life for at least 4 years now.
Speaking into the existence. Look, all we need is for like Mercury to get out of Boosie fade, and we can make this happen.
So we have to make it happen. We have to get Tyson over to MIT, and that's really all we need. We just need him close enough.
We just need him in proximity. That's all we need. We just need him in proximity, and just in the universe, it'll work all of itself out, because that is an incentive that should happen. I mean, I don't see why that shouldn't be a thing.
Then me and Michelle could go to California and smoke legal weed. Like Michelle is on.
like First Lady was good.
I know they smoke. How much weed you think she and Barack are about to smoke as soon as they leave that White House?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Because when he said they were going somewhere warm, Jamaica,
right?
Yeah.
They're gonna have that shit lit like the damn them boys and Bad Boys too.
And Jamaicans, I'm not saying that the only thing y'all do is smoke weed. I'm saying that our POTUS and FLOTUS are going.
I was saying, the thing we could count on is a lot of weed being consumed.
They smoke weed, they scam, they cheat. I mean, they're good at quite a few things. They're great dancers.
They're
they breathe up the hell out of a goat. I ain't never had a goat as good as a Jamaican can cook it. I mean, they have talent now.
Very multi-talented people. They have the range. They definitely have the range.
Y'all ain't shit. I swear, y'all ain't shit.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm trying to.
I mean, you never seen a broke Jamaican. That's all I'm saying. You never see one.
Ever.
They have too many jobs to scam too many people.
Ever. I've never seen it.
You never seen one. And you never seen one that don't at least have two baby mamas. Never. Not never.
3 whole ass families.
Help.
3 whole ass families. Like, how do you live in 3 different homes?
Like, what is your reaction? You meet a Jamaican dude and he says he don't have no kids.
To slap him in his fucking face or lying to me and talking to me like I'm pussy.
Basically. Like, if you meet a Jamaican and he say he either don't have a family or he's not in between jobs, that's a scam.
You really got to take, like, if a Jamaican tells you that, I'm telling you, I've lived this life. You have to take the heel of your hand and just drive it into his nose and take him out, like, right there, and then run for your life.
Run for your life. Your life is in danger.
But the gag is, since he's Jamaican, he's going to find you because
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that 90% of CJ's liars list that she just made, I'm gonna say 90% of those are Jamaicans. Just gonna go out on
for sure. For sure.
You got more Jamaicans than Nigerians?
I think it's a balance between Jamaican and Nigerian. Well, no, we'll say Jamaican, Nigerian is first place, and then second place is Haitian.
Okay, that's fair.
That's fair. This is fine. Shit, excuse me. Speaking of scams and lies, so in 2016, especially these last few months or weeks, black men been fucking up out here. So, um, especially woke, quote unquote, black men. So,
What are y'all doing?
so CJ, this is someone that's close in close proximity to you and me, at least in location, from where this person is from. So, Ti
Christ.
has seemingly been infected by the Ankh right.
Yes.
The
'Cause
Ankh
he-
right, by the way, is a phrase coined by Blake Dante, aka Jeremy, off of this show. So if you heard it somewhere else, you heard some thieving ass shit. Continue.
That's been handled, Mel. I forgot to tell you earlier today, but I'm on it. I'm gonna tell you the details afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
But I handled it. I took care of it. But
I was getting to it, boss. I took care of it, boss.
you know, you just a horrible ass. You just can't let shit ride. You like damn Bow Wow. You just can't let shit die. Just a horrible ass.
Oh, boy.
Jesus. Ugh.
But you know, I will give you credit that your accent does progressively get better slightly. Slightly.
You do?
Wow.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Fuck. Yes, you know, listen back to older shows, yes. He used to sound like he had cornbread in his mouth.
I can't even lie, that was good. I had to laugh at that one. That was good. That was good. That was good. But yeah, Clifford Encyclopedia Mac Harris. The other, what is it? Today is Tuesday. So yeah, this song was Saturday. So Sunday morning, he posted a couple of videos on his Twitter feed, which he hasn't took down, and where is some old black lady, I don't know her name, some Jill, some doctor something, basically the professor of the Ankh right. So he posted 2 videos on his official Twitter feed, which again he hasn't took down and hasn't addressed, by the way. In which those 2 videos basically say that the black man is under attack, and by the man, the feminization of the black man is destroying the black family, and once that the black man has been destroyed, the entire black race is destroyed, and basically saying homosexuality is destroying the black family and the black community and all this Ankh right ass bullshit. And he got lit up on Twitter because when he posted it, and he didn't even post it like posting it saying this is stupid or posting it saying, you know, this is retarded. He posted it saying, he posted both videos, one with the thinking emoji and then the other one like, damn, shawty. And he got lit up.
So wait, T.I. asked us to think on this?
Yeah, he did an emoji for him. He asked us to think on this. And he ignored it. Because of course Twitter lit up his mentions, but he did find the time to promote his new music after promoting that Ankh right ass shit. So Mel, Siege, Dan, your thoughts?
Everybody gonna have it there, I guess.
I don't give a whole lot of thought to anything T.I. says or does since Paper Trail. So
True. Last good T.I. album.
Good answer.
I don't really and I'm not saying that to dismiss it, because he's not the only person who, circulates this or whatever. But it's tiresome.
David Banner,
It's a lot of them that buy into Black Power on a very limited basis, and they only buy into Black Power for people who subscribe to patriarchy. And that's not how liberation works. Liberation doesn't work on just your conditions that suit your belief. Liberation is for all people. And so when it's so exclusive, I can't take them seriously. And I don't think anyone should. The fact that they do is still astonishing to me, because a lot of people, when you start boiling down all the stipulations that they put, a lot of us are excluded from who they believe deserves freedom and liberation. So I don't know. I think people need to think more for themselves and not rely on funky ass rappers like T.I. to tell them, to direct them to their freedom. It's not smart.
Niggas had hope for him, because T.I., because he went on a couple of shows, I think CNN and MSNBC or some shit, speaking on police brutality and shit, and then he made that that video, and I think niggas had hope and shit. Then some people were like still giving him hell for that shit he said about I think was it last year or whatever, talking about he wouldn't vote for Hillary because a woman shouldn't, he don't think a woman is fit to run the White House and shit, and then it's this shit.
I don't think he should have snitched and got 4 months for all them fucking guns, but here the fuck we are.
Look ahead, nigga.
He had more guns than them Duck Dynasty niggas, and wasn't supposed to have none, and got out of jail in 45 minutes. So I really don't have anything to say. I'm all for people who are willing to learn, because I've been problematic. I'm problematic about many things right now, and I'm willing to learn and process and publicly say, okay, I used to think that, and now I think this, whatever. But I think that the problem with T.I. is that he says a lot of stupid shit, but then he never comes back as a public figure and says, maybe I didn't get it right. And I just really take issue with that. Like, up until maybe like 6 years ago, what's this? Yeah, maybe about 6 years ago, I thought the Willie Lynch letter was real. Okay. But I don't think that anymore. So that's a problematic behavior that I have to acknowledge and say, hey, that's not a real thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't pretend like I didn't learn it. And I know he's seen everybody frying him up. He's got to, with millions of followers and the platform that he has, he's got to say, hey, that's not a real thing. Like,
yeah, especially being that he's like, it ain't like somebody like called on him, to be this like vocal, pro-black, quote unquote, person. Like, he took that upon himself. Like I said, he's the one been speaking out against police brutality. He the one that made appointed himself the Mr. I'm gonna call out problematic ass Negroes on Instagram with Lil Wayne and Floyd Mayweather. He ain't nobody made him do that.
Mayweather, and I'm on here with the show, The Stripes. I'm
Right,
Floyd Mayweather, and I'm here for Heart Radio for the show.
He struggled for 22 minutes with 3 sentences.
Well, that's
3
because
short sentences too.
Well, that's because he moves with his finger. Notice I didn't say read. He just moves because But
Y'all think Floyd Mayweather is reading with his finger under the word?
Nigga, I think
without
Floyd,
a doubt.
If you ask Floyd to read, he'll just slam his head in the book and then fall asleep. That's what I think. If you ask Floyd Mayweather to read, but I mean, come on.
That's why you should not be friends with 50 Cent.
50 Cent. 50 Cent is a cancer. 50 Cent will ruin your life. Write that down.
That is not the friend you confess a weakness to by any means.
You do not confess.
Him and Vivica Fox are still arguing. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah, they still arguing about whether Vivica ate his ass or whatever.
And why would anybody want to fucking know that?
Right, we do not need to know that. And then I think the thing is like Vivica tried to she tried to make it to where like questioning his sexuality and shit, and 50 basically been like, I mean, shit, you ate my ass, so I mean, and you a woman, so it's like, what the fuck?
Let me tell you something, lady. Don't be putting your fingers and your toes and your faces and remote controls all up in your nigga ass just to use that shit back on him in 5 years later. Nobody cared.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, it's okay to do it.
Oh no, you can do that shit. That's not what I'm saying.
We just don't need to know it.
I'm saying that's an act of love and not ammunition.
Yes. I agree wholeheartedly.
But
be part of your spirit. Don't do that with evil on your heart.
With that said, Vivica and 50, leave us alone. We don't care.
You do not care.
Right.
We do not give a fuck. But yeah, I agree with CJ. T.I. probably ain't gonna do that shit though. T.I. probably don't care. And like I saw a lot of people saying this is why you really can't fully trust black men, straight black men, in these pro-black spaces. Especially with the week. Especially I blame Trevor Noah, honestly, because
what the fucking fuck, man?
It seems like ever since Trevor Noah, it's just been a damn downhill spiral for straight black men. Like we already be fucking up anyway, but it just seems even worse. Like since Trevor Noah, it's just been a snowball effect. Well, fucking Kanye, even though we don't expect much from him. Kanye, Ray Lewis, even though again we don't expect much. Fucking Jim Brown praising Donald Trump and shit. Charmander, Trevor Noah, T.I.
And like Sarone said last week on the Bad Advice show, Jim Brown is a Jim Brown advocate. He don't give a fuck about nobody else.
That shit had me down. Sarone said Jim Brown had a one-man march for rights for just Jim Brown.
Yeah, 18 microphones for reporters. Nobody else there said y'all gonna stop fucking with Jim Brown.
I just thought about something. So are y'all saying that this downward spiral of black men being fuck nigga, being problematic over the past couple of weeks started with Trevor Noah, in that he should be the first person that Donald Trump deports because he is not an American citizen. He's from South Africa. So
I think the first person
to
that
bring it full
Donald
circle.
Trump, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying you wrong, CJ.
I think the first person he should deport should be
His wife,
Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger. And yeah, Tiger was born here. So what? I don't care. He could go somewhere else.
That's called exile, jackass.
Okay, deport him.
Long as he either leave or die. I mean.
Put it as a deportation order. Tiger ain't gonna know no better.
Do we really need Tiger? Really?
We do not.
No.
You know what the funny thing about when we talk about, especially when we've been having these conversations more recently about straight men, straight black men, blah blah blah, their place in freedom. It's despite the fact that y'all quote unquote be fucking up, we need you. So get your fucking shit together. Like it's because it's tiresome when you have to argue with the people that you're trying to help. It's tiresome when you're having the same fucking argument.
Yeah. And like I kind of go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And no, it's because when there is a place for you, straight black men. There's a place for you in our liberation. You have to accept the fact that place might not be at the head. You have to accept that, and that is a very huge problem.
And we also have to accept the fact that while we may not have started the oppression that Black women, LGBTQ face within our community, a lot of times we're complicit in it because, again, the white people or Black people, we have privilege. Like, and the thing about a lot of the shit is like niggas take it as a personal attack.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you bring up, Black men being problematic and shit, and straight Black men at that, we always take it as a personal attack. You know who almost never reacts in a negative way? And kind of is just like, yeah, you know, yeah. Gay Black men, they almost never react. Um, when you generalize Black men, and which should be telling. It's like it's not in a personal attack because I mean, gay Black men are problematic in their own ways, but you never hardly, they could be misogynistic too, but you never see them react to that shit though. You never see them will say, "Well, not all men." I rarely, if ever, see a gay Black man react to that shit the way straight Black men do. And that's if it's not specified. You're talking about cis het Black men or whatever. If you just generalize and just say Black men, they never react to this shit. It's only us. It's only straight Black men. And
Well,
it's like,
nobody wants to acknowledge their privilege ever, and that goes
basically,
for straight Black men. That goes for
yeah,
straight Black women. When people in the LGBT community start talking about how oppressive or homophobic Black women can be, they get real white man about it. It happens. So it's really just a matter of all of us recognizing where our privileges are and not bristling when we're called on it.
yeah. Again, not being white people, because it's like I think people think acknowledging that you have privilege automatically makes you a bad person or automatically makes you ugly. It's nothing you can really do with the fact that you have a certain amount of privilege because you didn't create these systems. How you wield that privilege determines on whether you're a good person or not, or you're problematic or whatever. Because there's some stuff you just can't help. Like you can't help being straight that you have a privilege in this country that somebody on the LGBTQ scale spectrum has. Like, there's nothing you can do to help that. What you can help is acknowledging that and wielding your privilege in a way that makes it easier for people in that group. At least on your part, you can use that privilege to help, whether that's educating, calling out your fellows straight people, your other fellows, cishet people on their problematic shit, educating, supporting LGBTQ people, giving them your time, your money if you can afford it. Like, that's the way you use your privilege and wield it in a way that's more fair to the people that don't have your privilege. Automatically having privilege doesn't make you a bad person. It might get you some side eyes, and I mean, hey, that's what happens. But it doesn't make you a bad person. I think part of the reason people have such a hard time acknowledging their privilege is because they think because you say that you have privilege, that automatically makes you a bad person, or that makes you automatically ugly. And it's not.
Well, they also think that privilege means they're automatically, like, they equate privilege with wealth and status. And that's not what that means. When people start talking about privilege, it's not so much that you're automatically granted these things. It's that there are certain assumptions made about you because of your sexuality, because of the color of your skin. And they completely ignore that and say stupid shit like, well, my overdrawn bank account ain't privilege. Well, you stupid motherfucker. Privilege doesn't stop you from being a stupid motherfucker.
With your money, idiot.
Privilege is not the reason your ass went to Applebee's and you should have just had beans this week.
I feel personally attacked.
I too have been personally victimized by mail.
Right? I had Popeyes today. I know I should have had.
You know damn well you should have bought a cheese sandwich.
Exactly.
I ain't had no cheese. See, Mel.
I was displeased so I can get a refund.
I will say this, and then we'll move on in a minute. And I I kind of had a rant about this last night. Because it was some nigga that pissed me off. Um,
You? No.
I know, right? Surprising. A
You're
nigga
usually
that
so even tempered and quiet.
I know, right? It's so out of character for me, Mill. Damn. Um, but in 2017, especially with the Cheeto being the president elect, I am going to like devote my energy. Um, because I said this tweet and it's been getting a little circulation, but it's between those Ankh-right jokes and that damn joke I made about the damn fuck, what are they the women in Alabama that always greet the president or whatever. I made a damn village maze or some kind of shit. I made
And
it.
did you see that nigga? She was in that. Go ahead.
Look, look,
I've never wanted to spit on a person I didn't know until
look.
then.
Listen.
They was in
Listen.
that goddamn the standstill picture looking like, well, I do declare, Mr. President. Like the fuck, like between that the right shit and then this tweet, what I made last night, I was finna say like I'm, and obviously I know this is way more exhausting for women, for Black women, LGBTQ. Like I know this is way more exhausting for y'all, and for me, I'm done trying to explain humanity to niggas that don't want to get it. Um, I'd advise Black women and Black LGBTQ to stop, explaining your humanity and your experiences and your oppression to niggas that don't want to get it. Obviously, of course, it's your choice. Not not trying to tell you what to do, just advising for your sanity and for your sake. Just be cautious of who you give your time and energy to, and because ultimately they don't care. I mean, fuck, it took what years for niggas to kind of sort of get street harassment, So I mean, we got motherfuckers making a damn video from what CJ said, no woman ever. So I mean, it's like, I mean,
Man.
we ain't gonna talk about that nigga. Fuck that nigga. But just be careful who you decide to educate and give your energy to. And in 2017, I personally am just gonna devote my time and energy to trying to support Black women, LGBTQ, and some of these niggas. Keyword some. The rest of y'all can go.
Because like XD says, not all
Like
Black Lives Matter.
you beat me to it. Cause I am not in the business of wanting liberation for niggas that only want it for themselves and themselves only. Like I want all of us to have a seat at the table and be free, but if you want to sit at the table and not invite anybody else because of their gender or their sexuality or whatever and not acknowledge their humanity, I ain't got it for you, bro.
So
I ain't got it for you. I ain't got
it
it for you.
feels like you're saying all Black Lives Matter except for Jim Brown.
But pretty much.
And Jim Jones.
Pretty much. And Ray Lewis. And Tiger. Oh, can't forget Tiger. And Bill Cosby. Can't wait for him to die. Yeah, pretty much. Anything else y'all? Anything else y'all got to add?
I do find myself often wondering why Bill Cosby is still alive.
Because evil never dies. I mean, the Cheeto should have died a long time ago. So I mean, 2016 taking out everybody except those that need to go.
Dead ass. That's crazy to me.
Like, there's no way Prince should be on vacation and Bill Cosby should still be alive. No fucking way. No fucking way. There's no reason.
Okay, so
yes,
why
CJ.
are they dragging out this Bill Cosby thing like this right now?
Have y'all really heard about women?
Like, they're dragging out his case, and then his attorneys keep filing different motions based on his health as
The
to why
the
they can't.
the last update I got, and shout out to Rod and Karen from the Black Guy Who Tills. The last update I got was from their show, and from what I heard, and then when I from what the article Rod read, and then when I looked it up myself, from what it seems like he could be fake potentially, because I mean this quote unquote justice system, but get he might have the game fucked up with this one, the latest one, because I think the judge is saying that the latest, I think, dozen of victims can use the deposition he had where he basically admitted to drugging women in their testimony, and use in the prosecution can use that against them. Um, and also the courts are protecting them and protecting their name, so that's a good thing. You know, unlike the judge that I mean, not the judge, but unlike SAS Sports Online did with Derrick Rose's victim, still fuck that guy.
Forever and ever. Hallelujah. Amen.
Swear to God on Almighty God, if I ever see that nigga in the streets, if me and Dan ever see that nigga in the streets at the same time. But anyway.
Ever.
But yeah, so he might be getting some jail, but I think they're trying to drag it out just to drag it out. They keep throwing, like you said, CJ, they keep throwing out his health and shit. Like he legally blind. It's like, well, he wasn't legally blind when he was drugging and raping women. So I mean, what the fuck the hell you saying?
Yeah, I think that's crazy. And then it's like just dragging it. I think they're trying to let him die and not have to face any charges.
Yeah.
They don't want him to die in prison, is what it seems like.
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't.
I mean, but why won't he hurry up and die?
I really think that nigga got like some kind of potion or some shit he bought on with all the money he had over the years, so that it'll just prolong his life. Because I mean, there's really no need for him to keep living. I mean, if we keeping it all the way 100.
Being a piece of shit is a preservative.
Yeah. I mean, you look at all the pieces of shit over the years. I mean, R. Kelly,
Healthy as hell.
healthy as a
We done lost
motherfucker.
Whitney. We done lost Prince. We done lost Michael Jackson. R. Kelly, pissy ass, healthy as hell, all over the place.
I mean, Nate Parker.
Y'all really think R. Kelly all that healthy? I think the only green thing he eat is pickles.
I mean,
All right.
okay, all right, okay, all right. Speaking of somebody that we thought might have been out of here, so and also a piece of shit, CeeLo.
I so I really tried to avoid the joke. And then when I realized it wasn't a real thing, I was mad. I avoided the joke. I felt like I had, I caught a couple. I think I laughed. I secured my spot in hell laughing at something. But once I found out it was fake, I was mad I didn't laugh harder.
Yeah, that was whether it was real or fake. Like I got a hearty laugh because CeeLo really did, even though it was fake. CeeLo really did fall out of that damn chair. Like he was on the phone with his bank and they told him that that someone has tampered with his account and he has zero balance.
Oh my goodness. My homegirl said that CeeLo, that was God trying to tell him something about consent.
Well, that's exactly why I didn't have any. That's exactly why immediately I laughed because he really did. CeeLo felt like you was playing a fighting game and like your health meter went all the way down to zero.
I got a question.
Yes.
What y'all think the BMI in CeeLo's scalp is?
Yes.
600.
My
All of it.
God.
I was gonna say
That nigga
5
has the
because his head
meatiest
is
scalp of
perfectly
all
round.
time.
He got
What
the
you say,
meatiest.
man?
He got the meatiest head of all time, and Alvin Gentry got the second meatiest head of all time.
Media's head.
Roland Martin probably a top 10.
How you got that much face meat? That shit is crazy.
That nigga got face on his face.
He really got
That's
he
disgusting.
really got a whole ass slab of rib for a
He
face.
does. It's so weird. It's like so much.
It's like
I
What I really
just-
find to be strange is that his fingers are like little bratwursts. It's so weird because I'm like, he's got to have limited range of motion. Like, how can
you
you
can't
know
you can't you can't rotate that.
you've had your hands swell up. You know how hard it is to like make a fist or whatever, and his fingers are so fat, and it's like, how is he like using a pen or I don't know, picking up sunglasses or all the normal day stuff that you need to have like
Like how can
your
he
fingers
text?
for?
So see, let's just pretend you and me hosting an awards show, and we got to give CeeLo an award, and we just hold it over his head.
How
You're
you
an
gonna reach
awful
it?
person. You're an awful person. I just,
His little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms ain't gonna have no award at the end of that night.
I
He'll be
just
Oh,
tired.
feel like
You know he can't jump. He can't jump over a page in the newspaper.
he
You
sure
know he can't
can.
jump. So he's just
You
gonna be
know
reaching
he
for it,
buys
looking like a cartoon character, wiggling
I
his
think
arms
goes
all fast.
That nigga
he
got a
go to the
1
big and
centimeter vertical.
he go to the big and tall store and buy shorts for pants. That's what his pants are. Like
I
that's
think I think if you're driving by CeeLo's house and you just pass him by to say hey, and he sticks his head in the window to say hey, you're like, oh wait, don't all y'all stick your head in the window at the same time. Too many.
Like if you ask him to bankhead bounce, he might fuck around and start an earthquake. Yeah. But
ugh.
man, that shit was so funny. Like he
If you're
and
happy and you know what, clap your hands. Damn,
Let
I
me
can't
tell you
smile.
something. He took his life in his hands just flopping out that chair like that because that nigga could have really fell to the center of the earth with all that cranium.
to be quite honest, like I'm
You
pretty
remember how your girl? You remember how your girl in Captain American Civil War, she pushed that nigga all the way down through the
yes,
floor,
yes,
about 50 floors down. That's his head.
yes. Like
It's uncomfortably meaty. I don't like it.
like he got a whole Thanksgiving turkey for a head, and it's upsetting me and my homegirl.
I just feel like
I
it
don't
sweats and sweat collects in the first and second crease.
like I'm like I'm pretty sure like his fifth roll is like full of cholesterol. Like pretty sure.
I
Like
feel like you could fluff his head meat out and iron it if you needed to.
I'm
like
sorry. Fluff his head meat. That's what you just said.
I mean
I gotta stop smoking.
I mean CeeLo really is built like a lid full of diabetes. So I mean,
He built like a PT Cruiser that's engineered to run backwards.
He's built like a beer stein.
male,
Nah, dead ass. Oh my god.
male,
You know I'm good
please,
at this. You know I'm good at this.
please.
Point out the lie and I'll apologize.
That's not you didn't lie, but that's not the point.
Okay, well, that's my point.
But
Niggas built like a beer stein.
he, Lord,
Built like a
he's
beer stein. You built like a beer stein. Ain't nothing I can do for you.
Right.
CeeLo fake fail, and the jokes were immense. And when it's your turn, it's your turn. Because of course, Twitter had the receipts for when he basically admitted to rape. Um, when he said, "Is it rape if she's unconscious?" And niggas had receipts on that.
Yes, as a matter of fact, fuck what?
Right.
Stupid.
Do you have consent? Then yes, nigga.
Right. And I like I said, I immediately didn't have any sympathy. I mean, you're right, any sympathy either way if it was real or fake for laughing because I have no problem laughing at shitty horrible people. So
So let me ask y'all something real quick. Do y'all think CeeLo Green shake people's hands, or do he just bring everybody in for a hug?
Ain't nobody shaking that slimy sausage finger ass hand.
I feel like it's the same thing because his hands, his arms, like he got those short. He got those.
But then you got to think about it. If
He
you
got
bring it
those
in for a
mud short
hug,
arms.
if you bring it in for a hug, you like he's gonna sweat on you. So it's
No, that's
like
yeah,
it's a
and you
lose
gonna be doing most
lose.
of the work any damn way. But
Right.
like
So
how y'all think
it's
he handled that? Like in a formal situation, you got to give somebody a handshake. Thank you for stopping by, Mr. Jones. Yeah, yeah. Y'all think he just reach your arm out and just have him pound off, or how y'all think he handled that situation?
I don't know, but I think between showers he smelled like potted meat.
Of course. You've handled a fresh like sausage, right? Like a Italian sausage. You know the kind that you can take out of the casing. His
Mm-hmm.
whole body is just like a slimy casing stuffed with old potted meat. That's exactly right. You know he stinks. He can't wash. His arms can't even reach. He can't even reach.
I just feel like he has one of those little arms for arthritic people. You know those things, those reachy things.
The extenders.
Yeah.
Does it clean your balls?
all
Still
right,
ain't
CJ.
like on
See,
his
ain't
balls
nobody
yet.
trying to think about that. Come on now.
Okay, CJ,
Let's just,
please, please,
let's just
please.
He ain't washing his balls.
I just
I
don't feel
said what
like
I said.
I don't think ball health is big on CeeLo's list of concerns.
I mean, he doesn't know what the fuck consent is. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what the fuck hygiene is.
A washed,
Pretty sure.
a washed ball.
Pretty sure. All right. One more thing, and then we're gonna get out of here, guys. I thought this was hilarious. Um, to talk about. Because you know the album we gonna get is gonna be Flames. So Mary J. Blige.
All right, I'm walking away.
Motherfucker.
Can we do a misconnection instead?
This is a misconnection, nigga. So Mary J. Blige.
Oh,
If
mother.
you don't know, she has been going through a very messy divorce with her estranged husband, Mr. Kendu. Can we just
And don't
first of all just
cannot be.
acknowledge the fact that you should never trust a nigga named Kendu? Can we just throw that out as a rule of thumb? Never, you should never trust a nigga named Kendu.
Can't
Kendu
do.
not. Kendu not. All right.
I
Cannot do.
feel like there's at least it might not be anything major, but there's at least been a tax evasion investigation, even if it didn't turn up evidence.
This these
I
are
feel like Kendu is another one that must got the thigh out because
Yeah.
she
well
took care of 3 generations of his family, nigga.
yeah, because it has been revealed that Mary was paying Kendu's child support and family from a previous marriage while they were together.
I don't know why because I never heard that, but I kind of expected that. When I knew that he had kids prior to marrying her, I knew she was footing the bill for that.
I have the article pulled up right here. In the divorce, Mary J feels that she should no longer be responsible for supporting his parents and his children from a previous marriage, as her income rather than his was used to support them during the time of their marriage. Hmm. Now,
Oh, okay.
I don't know what level of digmatized you have to be in order to be supporting the niggas parents and kids from a previous marriage with your money, not y'all's, not his, but your money, because she was the primary breadwinner. Well, she was the breadwinner. Fuck that, ain't no primary. She was the breadwinner. Um, Mary J. Blige literally was this nigga's secretary.
Working every day of the week.
She ain't that nigga boss.
I just wish I understood.
11 years.
I don't wish I understood. I don't. I've been digmatized, and the things that
Me
I did
too.
whilst under digmatism was enough. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the type of dick that makes me pay for your mama, your daddy, your little cousin, your infant, your baby mama, and a dog. I don't want that kind of dick. Keep it to yourself. Short men. Ain't he short? Is he short? Is Kendu short?
She is taller than him, not by a lot,
What?
but she is taller.
I told y'all, leave them short ass men alone.
Do the short men got? They got
Yes,
that?
yes, Rich.
Girl, we gonna have to talk. We gonna have to talk this through, cause I ain't know.
Yes. That's
Like,
why they was running me out of here, out of there yesterday. Because I was talking about
Yeah, the pictures I'm looking at, he look like he a little bit taller than she is.
he probably got
Not when
lips
she
in
put
his
some
shoes. That
heels
nigga
on.
short.
Yeah. So, wait, let me see.
yeah, I know the
No,
picture.
and this one, yeah, she got heels on, and she like they basically eye level. So how tall is she? Let me figure that out. Hold on.
Yeah, because
She ain't but about 5'6".
I know the
They
one I
5'9".
saw.
Wow, I didn't know that.
5'9". Damn.
See, that's a goddamn lie.
Yeah, because I was gonna say Mary don't, because I'm 6'1", CJ 6'1".
Oh, okay. We got jokes. We funny. We funny.
Motherfucker, when we met, we were eye to eye. What the hell is you talking about?
She had
I
on
had heels
heels.
on. Don't. It's okay. No, I'm 6'1". That's good.
Fuck it.
That's
Hey, boo.
Oh, okay, all right, we'll run with it. Yeah, I wouldn't be a funny head. I'm like, nigga, me and you were eye to eye, drunk than a motherfucker.
well. Kendu would have been at our shoulder then.
Right.
Yeah, right. But how, like, Mary J was really this nigga's lover and secretary. And, like,
She took care of. She went and found this man. See, this is. Let me tell you something. This is why you don't go meet no nigga at the church.
You really
They
just
some
need to.
They some motherfucking scammers in the church. You could put the church niggas. It's the Jamaicans and Nigerians, 1, Haitians, 2. The motherfucking church niggas is 3.
Yeah. You really just need to find your boo at the club like God intended.
You goddamn right about that
You know it
because
ain't gonna last but for a year. You know he gonna find another hole right at the fucking club, but you already know what the fuck it is.
and you ain't gonna be tithing to his mama, giving
that's
his mama her 10%. Fuck that.
Yeah.
his mama, and his children from another marriage.
That's dumb as hell.
That's the part that tripped me out. From another marriage. From another marriage. Mary paying for kids she ain't even got.
She never had any kids.
That
That's
she
the
never.
craziest part.
That's how I know that Miss Andry isn't a real thing because men are still alive in any capacity.
Because why haven't we eliminated these motherfuckers?
Why in the fuck? That's how you know Miss Andry is a myth.
It really is. It really is. Like, niggas be real butthole over misandry, and it's like, nigga, you do realize that's reverse racism, right? Like,
It's
it's
not
not
a real
really a
fucking
thing.
thing. And the
It's
fact that you are able to breathe while standing next to me is proof that Miss Andrew is not a real thing.
like the fact that men are still alive and the fact that white people are still alive is proof that misandry and reverse racism aren't things. Like,
There you go.
women don't want to kill us. They just want us to stop being head asses, and they want equality. We don't want to kill white people. We just want them to stop fucking with us and for them to treat us like goddamn humans.
Man, I don't know.
Well, I mean, a few of these motherfuckers I got on my hit list. I mean, the Cheeto is obviously number one, but I digress.
The views expressed by Jeremy just recently do not reflect the views of everyone on the call.
And it does not reflect. Let me tell you something. I told y'all today, them jokes is funny. We're gonna get our doors fucking kicked in. No, that's all Jeremy. Please note that.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Yeah. That was Jeremy M. Larry
Okay.
of Smyrna, Georgia, aka his rap alias Marquez Wayne.
You know, you son of a bitch.
You
I really
raggedy
hate
nigga.
you.
You a snitch.
Right.
That was the most light skinned thing you've ever done.
Ever.
And you've done a lot of light skinned
You've done
shit.
a lot.
I've done like 3 light skinned things in my life. Y'all need to chill.
You've done 3 light-skinned things on this episode of the show. What are you talking about?
In this last
Mel,
minute alone,
Mel,
like
Mel,
the
I'm
hell you
brown.
on?
Mel.
I'm brown.
I'm not disputing that. What I am
She is
disputing is
very
that lie that
brown.
you told on my character, though. I don't appreciate that.
Listen,
Mm.
I'm just calling it like I see it. I have to be honest.
Whatever.
And can we start a prayer warrior circle for Mary J. Blige, please?
Um,
I'm not praying for that stupid motherfucker. She been
Yeah,
paying
I
for all these
don't
years.
think I'm praying for
She
that.
signed up for that stupid shit. Fuck
I don't
her.
think I'm
I'll
praying
go
for
buy a
that.
couple chicken wraps, but that's about it.
Mm-mm. I'm give Share My World a couple of spins, a couple extra spins. That's all she gonna get out of me.
That's where all the chicken wrap money went to.
He probably ate the chicken wrap, the fat bastard.
A nigga named Kendall had Mary paying for her mama, her daddy, and other kids. I
A
believe
nigga named Kendall with funny looking eyes. Nope.
a nigga named Kendall
Liver
that
slices.
He had a big, but you know what? He got a big old meaty nose, and
He
dudes that
does.
have big noses normally got that girth.
That is true.
but the nigga looked like Ben Carson about the face.
All right.
You know when you turn off the light and fuck somebody, you can't even tell that? I learned that somewhere.
That was on a book somewhere, right? That 9 mil.
Can you tell that they short though?
No, you cannot, as a matter of fact.
Studies have shown.
I've heard.
Research somewhere in a lab somewhere has shown,
Mm.
or to some body and soul collections. Research has shown.
That's real.
All right, I think we have had a wonderful, terrible show. Our annual Crown of Collards Good and Terrible Christmas special. I think we have
Which we
proven
do a
that.
goddamn thing Christmassy, but it's all good.
This was we were the gift.
Right.
That's
I
right.
mean, do we really expect people to tune into this show and not expect us to be terrible human beings? I mean,
I don't know what they expect from you, but I think they expect excellence out of me. So I mean, I just try to give
debatable.
I
Debatable.
try to give the people what they want.
I think they look for your old tweets to most space.
Bow. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. Your tweets to most space alone are worse than anything I've ever done.
And the nigga got traded, so my end of the label was.
But I mean, that was a handicap match because I mean, you wouldn't blow a breakaway layup and or dunk. So I mean, it's kind of like bringing a knife to a gunfight. I mean, I have more faith in you than to expect you to blow a breakaway layup or dunk in the NBA Finals as opposed to Maurice Space. I mean, I'm just saying.
You probably should have more faith in BB.
I mean, BB would probably do a Vince Carter 360 if we being perfectly honest. I mean, shit, I have more faith in Gordon. Well, no, I was going too far.
Yeah, you're right. Gordon is still on these streets, and that's not a good place for him to be.
Please take Gordon back, Mom.
But he's gonna be all right. Gordon's my boo. He's gonna be just fine.
Y'all think so? Because
yeah, it's gonna take a minute because he's the bad boy of the network. But
well, the thing is, he found Backpage, so I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Gordon discovered Backpage.
Oh God.
Yeah. He discovered the entire seedy underbelly of the internet. So that's a thing that we have to deal with.
He found sex workers who didn't want black clients, and he felt the way about it, and he went and Googled it, which.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
he went and figured out why that's a thing for us. So
yeah,
we need to get Gordon off the streets.
We need his girl to take him back because we do not need Gordon on the streets at all.
Gordon need to sit his ass down.
Siege, why are you talking so mean about Gordon like that?
I pray for Gordon all the time.
You have to.
Yeah. I really want him to I don't even know what I want for him. I just don't want him to be the way he is right now.
You don't want him to end up lost in Atlanta with a woman with a gold tooth somewhere. That's what you don't
I,
want for Gore.
I do
I think
because I
that
think it'll make him happy.
That's what
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
gonna
about to
say
say.
I
I agree
think that's his
wholeheartedly.
life's goal. Like
yeah, but he'll end up on, but he'll end up like that Outcast verse on Red Velvet.
But he liked that. It'll keep it exciting. He likes that. That needs to happen.
I don't know. When he was in Atlanta the last time, he just disappeared into the moonlight with two white women. One was tall, one was short, and he was right between them. And he
Yeah, it
seemed
was
to be
those.
having a delightful time.
It was those two white women that were at the front of the damn venue. That was right in front of us. Those random two token white women.
I should fight them because he told them I was his wife, and then they still left with him anyways.
That shit was fucking
It
hilarious.
was.
See,
I
to be
bet you they
fair,
voted.
I asked you
I
about
bet you
that
they
many
voted for
times.
Donald Trump.
I asked you about that many times on the timeline, and you always disavowed Gordon's undying love for you. So
Oh, he loves
I
CJ
mean,
so much. He would shut down the game for CJ. I know that for sure.
Yeah, yeah, he really would.
okay.
I mean, these are not opinions; these are facts.
I mean, he picked the game right back up, but you would have 3 magical days.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Exactly. He would drop it all until he sobered up and be like, wait a minute, wait a minute. I ain't got no hoes. Wait a second now.
Then you would have to pistol whip.
I would pay money to see CJ pistol whip anybody. It
To be
just
I
sounds
perfectly
would
fun.
I
honest.
wouldn't pay money because I feel like it's a really common occurrence. Like I just gotta be in the right place at the right time, and I just get to witness that.
Yeah, CJ would be pissed. We pistol whipping random white people that try to touch her hair, and that shit would be glorious.
I wish a white mother. Okay. Okay. I got pissed off just thinking about that shit.
All right, guys. This has been episode 102 of the Crown and Collars podcast. Anybody got any church announcements?
None for me.
CJ,
I don't think so.
Daniel.
Yes,
Merry Christmas. Does that count? Does that count?
we'll roll with that. Yeah.
Yes, we'll roll with it. Yes.
And Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I hope y'all get everything you want.
Yes. Let's get that out the way because Chronicle Show will be on break next week. So yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And matter of fact, Merry everything. I don't know what y'all
That
celebrate. Yeah, I just went all holidays mad on y'all. Guess
that
what?
is my church announcement. It's not only Crown and Collards that's gonna be down next week. After this week, we're close to the new year, the entire CSPN network.
The
And we
entire
have some
coast of the podcast
fantastic.
network.
Hmm?
So the entire coast of the podcast network. Go back, listen to our old shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have some great stuff waiting for you in the new year. So you gotta be there to hear it.
Um, my church announcements. Everybody. I don't know when class is gonna put this shit out. Like I said, take 2016 has been a hell of a year. White people are going full white people. You never go full white people. The Cheeto, unfortunately, is going to be president elect. It's going to be rough, at minimum 4 years. Um, just take care of yourselves, like for real. Like going to 2017, people of color, women, LGBTQ, like we all we got, and some of us don't even have other members of us. So just stay woke, but take naps in
Mm-hmm.
between. Be aware, but laugh. Find joy winning where you can. It's okay to be. It's in the words of Solange. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be upset. It's also okay to love. It's also okay to laugh. Have
Hug the people you care about this holiday season. Give them a little
yes,
extra squeeze with that hug.
yes, because you never know. 2016 took so many people out. You never know. You never know when it's your last hug. You never know when the last time you're gonna be able to tell somebody that you love them. Cherish the people that you love. Reach out and hug somebody, love somebody, support somebody.
Hug me, please, too. If y'all see me, can y'all give me a hug? Thank you.
Yes.
Nigga, if you
The answer is yes. I will.
nigga, if you answer your DM on what I told you about the thing for New Year's, then
Right.
yes. But
I will. I'm gonna look.
bet. But yeah, for real though, 2017. Um, we need we just need love, especially marginalized people, people of color. Like I said, like we all we got, and it's long overdue time that we eliminate a lot of the problematic shit and just come together and love each other the way we supposed to love each other. Um, Even when we disagree, long as you ain't disagreeing with somebody's humanity, and that's why niggas might have to fight. But other than that, uh, love each other, laugh with each other, all that good shit. Like I said, CSPN, we're gonna be taking a break. I don't know when Class gonna put this shit out. He might put this shit out on Christmas, New Christmas Eve, whenever. This is our annual Filthmas special with the two lovely ladies that inspired me and Dan to do this podcast these past 2 going on 3 years. We love Mel and CJ, even though CJ is a horrible ass human being. We love we love you both, and thank you so much for taking time out of your evening to join us on this episode. We love y'all.
Thank you for having me.
Love you back.
Love you too.
All right. Dan, as always, you are a horrible, wonderful human being, and I love you like the brother I never had. This has been episode 102 of Crown of Collards. We out. Peace. Be a greater hoe, not a hater hoe. Take us out, Classic.